Good morning. Good morning. How are we? Let me get the right chats up. We'll get YouTube chat up as well. It is lovely today, actually, Cole. Yeah, yesterday was similarly looking, but not similarly feeling. Yesterday was fucking freezing. So plan, obviously, apologies that we're a couple of hours late, but than the usual on a Friday. It is what it is. Mr. Man decided he wanted to get up at 5 AM again. And obviously Nat's at work, so today's a daddy duty day, so daddy went back to bed. When Jude went back to bed. Just Journeyman today, Daniel, is the plan. Just Journeyman today. We'll be live from 12 till 4. The plan is just Journeyman today. Oh, you just got home from shopping. Nice. Oh, you saw that? Yes, it was coming back 10 o'clock this morning, right? Nice. You're all set now, aren't you, Jamie? That's perfect. Let me just tweet that we're live. Wellington to Henan, Henan to New York, New York to Dundee, Dundee to Braga, Braga to Frankfurt, 6th. Cole, that's very, very kind of you, mate. Thank you, dude. You didn't have to do that. Absolutely unnecessary, but appreciate it very much. Yeah, I can well imagine. It's been a long 3 weeks, huh, Jamie? Right. So we are moving for the final time in the save. And we are moving to the Premier League this time. And in an attempt to try and win the Champions League after our Europa League victory, we are moving to Liverpool. That was the most popular one. David Enke's comment actually got the most thumbs up, I think, if I can find it. Round of thought, rather go. That's not there. Oh, there it is. David Alexandru. You think of starting a new Journeyman? Where did you go on your last one? Was there playoff? I didn't. I missed the playoffs. Was there playoff games last night? Oh, Charlton Wickham. Oh Christ! I've just seen Rochdale Southend. Who went through? Southend or... Oh, Southend. Mark, are we delighted? Oh, it's the semi-final. So 1-0 Rochdale, 1-1, 2-1 Rochdale, 3-1 Rochdale in the 56th. I'm not so sure up here. And then I think it's Tom Hopper actually. Is it Tom Hopper? Tom Hopper made it 3-2. And they equalised 6 minutes later with a third. And then Is it Charlie Kendall? Charlie Kendall with the 101st minute winner for Southend. That's quite the turnaround. That's, of course, only the semi-final. Oh, wow. Also seen a bit Atleti too. Got Batulio's 0 last night. Fucking mental, that. Oh, sorry, Daniel. Joe Garden lost. Rip. Oh, Barca won the league last night, did they, with that 2-0 win over Espanyol? Oh, it was Argentina, Women's Super League in America, then the Championship in England. Nice. True, there was. I watched the Stockport County playoff, Stockport County penalties. Yeah, there's Chelsea play tonight, Chelsea Man United tonight, and Aston Villa Spurs as well as the second leg of Walsall Chesterfield in the League Two playoffs too. Oh, both Premier League games are on Sky on different channels. That's weird. So let's actually. I wanna get my reaction to Liverpool's team live. So let's adjust the board and then just start recording, shall we? Oh, you've got quite the presentation, huh, Jamie? Hey, Randy, how are you, mate? Sorry, Chris, it's Liverpool. Sorry, bud. He had a 50-50 chance. The draw of the Champions League was too much. Sorry, mate. We will definitely return to Old Trafford at some point in our not too distant FCing future. We obviously started FC 25 at Man United, but it just didn't go that well with the bug that we then lost the save. So I've missed the D out on Davidenki's name. Brain. Yeah, we didn't get any luck with the Man United save, did we? So not for 26, but maybe for 27, we will consider doing a Man United save again. It is what it is, unfortunately. It's just the nature of things, isn't it? Right. Let's fucking go, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Journeyman save. At the minute, we're still at Frankfurt here, but we're not going to be at Frankfurt anymore. To be fair, the thumbnail is probably going to give it away already, but we are moving to the Premier League, and you had a choice of two. Manchester United, who were relegation fodder almost, but no European football, or for this final season in the Journeyman save, after winning the Europa League last year with Frankfurt, the choice was to go to maybe Liverpool, who finished second in the table, and obviously have Champions League football. And it was that won out. So we will be moving to Merseyside for the final season of this Journeyman save. So we finished second in the Bundesliga. We won the Europa League. We got embarrassingly knocked out of the Deutsche Pokal, but we'll ignore that one for now. And we will go for broke in the new season with Liverpool and hopefully win as much as possible. There, of course, will be 4 trophies available to us. I have no idea what their squad looks like, how good it is, how poor it might be, who's there, who's not there. We anticipate it being quite good because they just finished second in the bloody Premier League. So I'd like to think that it's decent. We're just going to advance until the second day of the new season so that everything's updated with regards to players that are running out of contracts, leaving clubs, etc., transfers that are pre-arranged. And then, with a live editor, we will move teams. So you're watching me discover Liverpool, discover what this team is all about live. So let's create the job offer, which we've done there. I did see a couple of names there that slightly gave a couple away. I saw Hillman and I saw Vitor Roque. Other than that, I'm not sure who else was at the club. I tried my best not to spoil anything for myself. So we are heading to the Premier League for the...
A warm welcome.
God, lol, you're not going to see Alexander on a Liverpool board anymore. We're not... Sorry. We're not going to be spending more than one season in the remainder of this save because, of course, F125 comes out very soon and my team is going to take the forefront on this Chesnoid Plays channel considerably when that game launches. We're very much looking forward to getting stuck the hell in to that competition. So a transfer budget of only 60 million doesn't fill me with joy, but do we need to spend much? They're playing a 4-2-3-1 by the looks of things here. And we've got Mamadishvili in goal. We've got Flamingo, Gomez, and Gabia. So we'll put Flamingo in. Calabria. Calabria looks like the best right back, seemingly. Christensen at left back. We've got Anthony Robertson here as well. Luis Guilherme on the left. We've got Nicolo Barella and Hillman in the midfield. Amad Diallo on the right. So there's a flavour of Manchester United for you. Miller at cam. And then Vitor Roque up top. We'll have a look at the squad depth via the... squad hub screen. So we have five. We have 5 goalkeepers, of course. Mamadishvili being obviously the rather significant standout of the lot. We can certainly raise some funds by selling a couple of the other higher rated ones, because let's be honest, we're probably not going to need anyone other than... I'll sell the other... We'll keep the 77 rated guy. We'll keep Jarosz, just in case we might need a backup from Mamadishvili. Left back, Anthony Robertson and Christensen. Fullbacks aren't necessarily a position where you need a lot of high quality talent, so that could be okay for us. We might consider signing a left back, but we'll wait and see how things pan out. Centre back, there is Gabia and Flamingo. I don't know anything about Ryan Flamingo, to be completely honest. Then Joe Gomez is still here. He obviously could play anywhere across the back line. And then Jesse Howe, who also could play anywhere across the back line. I wonder if he's a regen of Joe Gomez. Then Davide Calabria is also here as a right back, but depending on what pace stats are like for players like this, Joe Gomez is probably going to be my right back, actually. There's also... Oh, and hello, Mattia Zanotti. All right, Zanotti's my right back. Zanotti's rather evidently, yes, absolutely, the right back. Okay, good. Well, Calabria we can probably sell then, depending on what he's worth. 9 million quid. Absolutely going to get 9 million quid for a 33-year-old that's only going to decline throughout the course of the season. Get him gone, mate. Right, CDM with Hillman. Tyler Morton is still here, and Matteo Bustamante, who's a pre-gen or just youth player of some description. Then on the left we have Ribeiro, left mid, left wing, left back. Hello, sir. What do your overall stats look like? You can't defend. You're definitely not a left back, but could be pretty decent going forward. He's very bloody fast. Finishing a 73 is not great, but the rest of the stats are decent for a left mid, so we'll probably be starting him on the left. Let me say Barella and Lennon Miller was starting at cam. Luis Guilherme actually was out on the left-hand side in the starting lineup, wasn't he? Ribeiro was on the bench. Then there's James McConnell. There's not much depth in midfield, so maybe we'll sign a centre mid. McConnell's valued at 10 million with a release clause of 25. I don't know what I'll do with him. Lenny Miller looks like he could be good throughout. He's definitely better defending, isn't he? 93 defensive awareness. Well, he'll play deeper, and maybe we play Barella slightly further forward, or someone like Ahmad could play at cam, and Cade Gordon could go out wide. There's a 38-year-old Harry Kane with 18 pace. Yep, 18. Okay, good. Well, his technical stats are still very good, But he's valued at 19.5 million. Bye, Harry. See you later. Harry Kane sold. Vitor Roque will be our starting striker. We will obviously look for other options as well. Sam Bromwich is here. Sam Bromwich is a Patreon player. We've always said with the Journeyman, if we end up at a club that just so happens to have a Patreon player at the club, then so be it. We will play with said Patreon player. So Sam, you are the first, let the history books note, the first and likely, potentially even the only Patreon player that we will ever play with on the channel. So Sam is going to be our backup striker. Everybody's on balance, and it looks like there could be a little bit of potential throughout some of the squad, so we might be in a position where a lot of people can grow. Kay Gordon's decent, so we're probably going to need another striker, just to make sure we've got enough options. Send these guys out on loan. We're probably going to need another winger. Gordon's going to be okay, but if Ahmad's going to play at cam for me, then I've only really got Ribeiro and Guilherme, haven't I? So we're probably going to need another winger, certainly. So a winger, a starting winger for the right-hand side, a backup striker, maybe a centre-back, if we're honest. Maybe a high-rated centre-back, if we can find one. And outside of that, I think we'll just play it by ear. But it's not a great squad by any stretch, but there are the bones there of a decent team. So we will look to, hopefully, build on what Liverpool have, well, built over the past few seasons, and hopefully be able to get ourselves some trophies this year to round out what has been a relatively successful first attempt at a Journeyman save. I'm quite happy with how things have gone so far to date in this set. There's some options in the youth setup, but none of them really are that good, unfortunately, so we won't really be delving into that this time around. Right, what does the fixture list look like? European groups will be drawn in due course, of course. We've got the Community Shield against Manchester United, which we will probably play in today's episode, unless it's so transfer filled that we don't end up getting that far, which is a distinct possibility with the nature of this final season, wanting to make sure we win as much as possible. Running is all right. Running's all right. Okay, good. Well, with my live chat, I'm going to go and have a scope through the transfer market, see who's transfer listed, see who's loan listed, see who's available as a free agent. We'll also set up the squad with regards the development plans for everyone, and then we'll just kind of take it from there, really. So do drop the video a like if you've enjoyed the Journeyman, you're looking forward to this final season. Do make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the final season of this save. It's not the season finale, but it is the finale season. And, of course, F125 is just around the corner, so do make sure you subscribe for that, because that's going to be very, very good this year. So, without any further ado, you're going to see me again in a few seconds, but it's probably going to take me about an hour before I actually get to that part of the highlights. Right. Let's have a look and see who's transfer listed. There's probably not going to be many people on the transfer list at all. Okay, there's a few. So we're looking for potential strikers. Obviously, we only want players that are decent. Broya could be an okay backup striker, although he's probably not that good. Lol, Eddie Nketiah. Anyone that's notable? Really? Hello, Will. Get 25-year-old Will Lancashire. You want me to sell Barella? Really? Just to raise funds? I think Barella would be nice to play with, actually. Samuel Conga's in midfield as an option, potentially from Arsenal. Just doesn't really excel anywhere, does he? Samuel Conga. We're only here for one more year, so we might as well just use Barella. Nobody of note available on for sale in the midfielders. 35-year-old Ferland Mendy. So no, not really much. Not really much on the transfer list anywhere, if we're honest, is there? No. Alright. Well, one presumes that the loan list is going to have fuck all people on it, so we'll just do any. And yeah, the loan list really doesn't have much on it at all, does it? Alright. Let's have a look at the fucking free agents then, shall we? Oosh. Let's go by position then. Let's just put some music back on in the background whilst we're just chilling. Bruninho? Bruh. It's a live start point bug. Current one is 5th of May. All Prem bottom 3 relegated already. One promotion with Sunderland. Went to check the Bournemouth. Oh, that's good. Lol. Bruh, Nino. He could do a backup job. That's not amazing though. Nobody above 74 so far, or 75. Erg is still here. Go on, lad. Oh, fuck's sake. It's rare that you get anyone that's really good in the free agents, isn't it, really? On FC anyway. Obviously in real life you get loads of good free agents. Righting. Yeah, I'm going to go as far as to say that PSR isn't a thing in FC 25. Nor will PSR be a thing in FC for a number of years, if ever. It's just not going to be that detailed ever, unfortunately. You want that level of detail, you've got to play Football Manager, I'm afraid. Yeah, Iro, you get Mbappe and Trent. Although, to be fair, Mbappe and Trent aren't free agents at the beginning of the season, are they? So, it would be a case of, like, I'd need to look through in, like, February and March to see who's running out of contract. I haven't, Jamie, no. We do shop at Morrison's, though. We really don't have much of a budget, do we? That's the only thing. Bear with. Goes! Austrian players will bring you silverware, believe. 'Who's Austrian and really good? or might be really good 8 seasons in. Throw a couple of names at me. We could look for an Alaba regen. Kind of hoping there's a goalkeeper free agent, to be honest, so I can make money off all of the goalkeepers, but it doesn't look like we're going to get that lucky. There's a 75 up there. Leopold Kerfeld. 89 stand tackle. Hello, mate. He's alright. Seevald does not exist anymore. Seevald has retired. Arnautovic. No, thankfully he's retired. I'd rather just use real life players, to be honest, Evidenki. No, I don't suppose there are many Austrians with high potential, unfortunately. Sorry, Gus. Oh, did I? It was misspelled up the top. Was it? Is it Seivald instead? Yeah, Seivald, not Seevald. 84. 91 stamina. It's not great technically, unfortunately. Not quite Liverpool standard, I'm afraid. Right, let's go. Let's genuinely go through the squad up then and figure out. Get those 2 Austrians. So we'll keep Yarosh as a backup. Mamadishvili. They've both peaked anyway. Joe Gomez, oh, he's going down in rating. Level down in 4 weeks. Oh, good. Flamingo. I don't know anything about Flamingo. I don't know if I've ever heard of Flamingo before. Who's Ribeiro regen of? Left mid, left wing, left back. Oh, he's PSV IRL, is he? Could be Carlos Augusto. You've used Flamingo, have you, Curtis? We could have a look at Ethan and Nwaneri. Lennon Miller is only 23 in season... Was he like 12 when you start a save? How old is Lennon Miller in real life? He doesn't look that young. Lennon's 18 in real life, is he? How long is it going to take to change into a cam? 2 weeks, let's do that. 89 finishing as well. He'll be really good at camp. Oh, H. Oh dear. I could use Vitor Roque out wide and sign a new striker. They were League 2 playoffs in this one, Jamie, I think. Oh no, they won League 2. Cambridge won League 2 in this save. This last season, so they're League 1 now. Yeah, I'm of that opinion as well, Marcus. He's passing shit, though. Is anything? Morning, ads. Do we use Roque out wide? Do we use him at striker? Drop me like a hell. Meow. Let's sort the starting lineup out then, and then we can have a look and see what we do. So, remember this Phillies in goal. Why is it just not? Why does it not offer me? Oh, because he's on international duty. That's why. Kabir, Flamingo, right foot, Christensen, Anthony Robinson, Guillermo. Yeah, Varela, Hillman. They're 2 CDM positions, aren't they? Yeah. Ahmad. No, we're going to put Ahmad at cam. Sorry, H. Your days are done, pal. So defensively, I think we're okay. We could probably do with a fullback. We'll be all right. Defensively, I think we're okay. Maybe a fullback. Midfield, we're all right because we've got Miller as well. So, fullback, cam, winger, striker, I think. Fullback, cam, winger, striker. We checked earlier, Mark. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Hal doesn't have great pace, though. He's only got 74 pace. So, of the lot, I'd play Joe Gomez at right back. So it's either a centre back or a fullback, one of the two. Yeah, we can have a look. Centre back would probably be more expensive though, wouldn't it, Marcus? That's the only thing. Lewis Skelly's only 78 rated. No. We're at Liverpool, Mark. I could raid Frankfurt. It might be a bit boring though to just keep using the same players. Let's see if there are any high-rated Championship players. Although that didn't really happen in this save, did it? It was only really in the other save. I could look for players like Liverpool IRL player regens. I wouldn't mind that for this final season. Although it's going to be really hard to find a VVD regen. Although, in theory, they should just be really high rated, right? By now, surely. Hello! Oh, centre back, CDM left back. That's not Verge. That's not Virgil. I'd go for Trincao, Daniel, personally. Bustamante, not Bustamante. Oh, I know who you mean, but is it Bustamante? No, it's not Bustamante. There aren't any other high rate. Maybe he's slightly older. I mean, we wouldn't mind getting Sven Botman, to be fair. Trowder. The idea was to get the regen zone, not just other Dutchmen. Urian Timber's probably a really good squad defender, though, isn't he? To be honest. Hi, Matthijs. Oh. I'm not going to get to use Van der Ven at any point, am I ever? That's all of my budget just on Mickey Van der Ven. I've only got a £60 million budget. Put FP1 on. Thank you, Jamie. I don't need to replace anyone in the starting lineup at centre back though. I've got two decent centre backs, so maybe Timber, but not Botman. We could look for controversy, a Trent regen. Or we could just re-sign Trent. Trent's just right back, right? Or is he... Yeah. I've no idea why there's only 60 million in the bank. Lol, Rico Lewis at Man United. Where are these high-rated regens then? Samuel Walters? Dead ball with 51 free kick accuracy. Who else could we get a regen of? This should be pretty easy to find. Andy Robertson doesn't need to fucking exist anymore. Is Robertson just left back or is he left back, left mid? He's not good enough. It's not good enough. I could buy Trent and play him in midfield. I don't need centre mids though. I don't need centre mids though. Oh no, Salah's a right mid, isn't he? This year. Oh. All right. No then. Conor Bradley is West Ham. If Barella does not like Barella, David does not like Barella, does he? We could get Darwin Nunez. Free-gen. Lol. Let's get Darwizzy back. He's at Barcelona, of course he is. Whee! That's Uzbekistan, Ches. I would not have recognised that flag. Oh, that is Darwin. Right. Centre mid CDM. Okay. Hello, Matteo Alonso. Alexis McAllister, pre-gen 1 presumes. Could be good for depth. It's like getting the gang back together, but the pre-gen gang. Yeah, Liverpool want rid of Nunez. We could have a look for a Mane. Is Mane still left mid by default, or is he different? Is he left wing? Left mid by default? It'll be that then, really, won't it? Nah, not the one. What's Messi's default position? Right mid. Right wing. Right wing, striker Cam. Hello, Ivan Castillo. Can't afford you. We found him. That didn't take long. Presumably this is the Ronaldo. Is Ronaldo just a striker? Because we took Ronaldo to thingy, didn't we? Yeah, that'll be Ronaldo's. As if Ronaldo's pre-gen arrived in MLS, by the way. Damn. Oh, we're selling a few, yeah. Hi, Jota. Other real-life Liverpool players have kind of cult status. Hello. 6'8". Fucking hell. Six foot 8. Damn. True. Branthwaite probably would have been in the squad. No, Konate's French, isn't he? Not German. Who ditches? Is Konate's only position centre back? It's quite difficult to pinpoint, really, isn't it? Jay, thank you for the 13th month total, mate. Watching Twitch is excruciating on Firefox. Really? Why? Thank you for the 5th month in a row. 13th total. Appreciate it, dude. Fofana. Bloody hell. Fofana went Saudi, right? Oh, he's still at Chelsea. Lol. Oh, mate, Due would be unreal. Definitely cannot afford. There just aren't any decent French regen defenders, are there? That's weird. Always seems to freeze and is really laggy. Could be your browser settings. Oh, that's weird. Hey Zenji. Thank you for the follow, Almond Basher. Thank you for apologies I missed it when it first came in. Modric is centre mid by default. What are Modric's position set? Is it just centre mid or has he got more? Hello. Laklo Ivanovic. Centre mid Cam CDM sounds like Modric to me. Although centre mid Cam, Anton Juric. Hajduk split. Contract expiring in 11 months. So centre mid Cam is probably Brozovic. No, Brozovic would be more CDM. Who would centre mid Cam be? Batterini? Yeah, maybe Batterina. Or Rakitic. Yep, okay, cool. Hi, Fabio Alves. Baymar, lol. Martinelli at fucking Wolves. Hello, Vinny. Is Mbappe striker left wing? That was your Anthony. Nicotike. Lineker. That's weird. Lineker is at Forest in the RCG as well, isn't he? Striker left mid or striker left wing? Whoa! Alright, physicals. Striker left wing, there you go, there is Mbappe. Alright, Mbappe doesn't have a pre-gen. Maybe Terrier? It doesn't go down any lower than that when going through the payment process. Even when you get all the way to the point of just clicking play. Well, no, I had it confirmed that it should work alongside the EA Play discount. They stack, supposedly. Dan and I have had a back and forth on Twitter already, ads. Is the EA app going to open? Trying to open it. Joao Cancelo, Jalanolo, and Chaka could have good regions. They're good shouts. Yeah, you're right. I can't get the EA app to even fucking open now. No, I know you're not. I know you're not trying to be difficult. You're trying to help me out. I appreciate it. Yeah, I had it confirmed via the creator Discord though that it should stack. I can't get a fucking EA app to open for whatever, probably because I'm on FC, I imagine. Annoyingly. Looking at position sets rather than anything else in a minute. Left back, right back, centre back. Left back, right mid. No Joao Cancelo pre-gen. Jalanolu and Xhaka. It's probably Xhaka. Not special. Yeah. And Jalanolu will be Turkish. Yeah. I apologise, Dan, but by all means, just use the just use your EA Play discount. It might count in the back. It might not actually give you an extra discount because of the EA Play discount. The person at EA might have gotten it wrong, but I might still get, like, the code still should be active in that. I still get the cut. No Jalanolu. Yeah, go for it, Dan. If I could get the fucking EA app to open, I could check for myself. let's have a quick investigate, shall we? Because when I close the game, it'll open the EA app. Typically, EA software not working as you would imagine it would. Right, so if I go to cart, so pre-order, add it to my cart, go to checkout. Actually, let me just put this over here just in case it pops up with information. Apply promo code. Yeah, it says 0.00 for me as well. It's weird. Let me try the... So I'm going mainstream. Try adding the thingy edition, iconic edition. Right, and then promo code. Okay, so the promo code works with the iconic edition. Gives me £9.45 off. It actually shows the correct promo code. We try a different EA game that I know is in the thingy. So let me try Sims. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, it says 0.0. It says 00 for that as well. So it might be that you can't stack the EA Play discount with the. But I was told that you can. What I need is a. No, we were told it counts it covers every code, every thingy. No, because I'd already spoken to them, Jamie. No, I don't think I do have a spare EA account. That's the only thing. Otherwise, I would check. I need to open that in Firefox here. So what email address is attached to my fucking thingy then? I mean, it's that one. Oh, honestly, I genuinely don't know. Does anyone watching not have EA Play? If you don't have EA Play, yeah, so it's stacking on the iconic edition, but it's not stacking on the regular edition or anything else. Yeah, it needs someone who doesn't have EA Play but has the EA app. You're on it, are you, Purity? As in you have the EA app but you don't have EA Play? Could you go? Could you go to F125? Go to pre-order it, or as it rephrased, not pre-order it. Go to add the standard edition to your cart. And then at the checkout, on the right-hand side, it will say, just above total, it will say apply promo code. If you type in Chesnoid in there and apply it, what does it say that the promo code gives you? Is it giving you another discount? Yeah, Purity is our guinea pig. Very kindly. Because obviously this is something that we'd need to get, we'd very much like to get sorted out, if there is an issue with it, for launch of this, and then specifically FC25, because I think, sorry, FC26. Because I think FC26 could be a half decent opportunity for me with regards to the career mode side of things, obviously. I don't believe it says it's case sensitive, but do put it in all caps. Hang on, let me try it in. No, it's not case sensitive. But all caps is always better than not all caps. So it should default to charging you $49.99, I think. And then with the goes to recognize if it says 0% off. No discount for you either, $49.99. Okay, thank you. Could you, do you own FC on EA Play already, Purity? Could you try it on a couple of other games? Could you try it on FC if you don't already own it on PC? Could you try it on something Sims related if you don't already own anything Sims related? And then just confirm that when you try and use it for the Iconic Edition, it does take off 15%. If something is already on sale, then it probably won't stack. Although I was told it will stack, so let's just double check. Thank you, Purity. I appreciate it, mate. This is very good of you. The codes only work on a certain few games, though, not on everything. So the games that are currently part of the program are The Sims 4, all packs, kits, bundles, etc., except build your own bundles. The Sims Legacy Collection, The Sims 2 Legacy Collection, The Sims 25th Birthday Bundle, My Sims Cozy Bundle, EA Sports FC 25, all Dragon Age games, and F1 25. Although in brackets this provides a 50% discount on the Iconic Edition purchases, whereas I believe it should be everything. No discount on an on FC25 standard. Could you try something Sims 4 related or Dragon Age related? Please, if possible. Just says Dragon Age all games. I'm in the process of writing back to Selena now as well. Just iconic versions of F1 or of other stuff, Fungus. Pardon me. Apologies, chat. Those of you that don't actually give a shit about this isn't exactly how I envisaged. Just F1 Iconic and doesn't give you a discount on anything else. And nothing of those that I listed. Sims 4, Sims Legacy Collection, Sims 2 Legacy Collection. Tried Deluxe Dragon Age, it didn't give one, it just read 0. It accepted the code but just said 0. Okay, perfect, thank you. I can have a look on for things like Dragon Age. Let's have a look. Dragon Age. No, it doesn't look like there's a sale on anything Dragon Age related. I can't check for FC because I already own it. Start it. You can pay. He still wants you to pay £53 for last year's game. Fucking hell, mate. Yeah, no, you're right, Ed. You tried an Sims 4 pack that didn't have a sale. Perfect, thank you, Purity. Right, Thank you, chatters. Very much appreciate that, you guys. We shall get to the bottom of it, and then hopefully you guys will get your discounts. Judging by what it reads in the Discord, though, Dan, for full disclosure with regards F1 specifically, it does in brackets say provides a 15% discount on the Iconic Edition. It doesn't mention anything about the Standard Edition, so I might be personally incorrect with the 10% discount for the regular edition of F1 25. F1 25 may only get a discount purely for the Iconic Edition. Everything else, Sims 4, all packs, kits and bundles, Sims Legacy, Sims 2 Legacy, Sims 25th Birthday Bundle, My Sims Cozy Bundle, all versions of EA Sports FC 25 and Dragon Age all games. It doesn't say anything about specific versions there. Just should get a discount on all of those. It might be that you don't get a discount, but I get a cut on everything else, which seems half likely. But you've got a little while for us to be able to get a. Tried it with the Adams code and only gives F1 Iconic, not Standard. So you've still got a few days for us to figure it out for you to be able to definitely get or not get your discount. Then, if you're okay to, by all means, feel free to buy the game if you want to. But we'll try and get you a discount if we can, or more of a discount if we can. We shall get to the bottom of it. Appreciate it, chat, and thank you for your patience, Dan, and your efforts in going out of your way to try and help me out as a creator continually after a fucking decade. It's in the game, but your discount isn't. Sag. Yeah, so if it's not only mine, then that's good to know. Is Adam's code working for anything else as well, Ron? I.e. anything FC related or Dragon Age related or Sims related? Yeah, but presumably you just want to be able to preload it before it comes out, basically. Yeah, current gen's definitely showing there then, isn't it? If it's that sizable. Right, so far we've found a fullback that we're probably going to get because we think that's the Trent fullback, even though he's not great. It's not working on Sims the Dragon Age either. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, all of you. Thank you for the follow as well, Fungus, by the way, 11 minutes ago. Appreciate that, dude. Quickly. Arr. It appears that I may have misunderstood. I've got an email where it mentions the 15% discount for the deluxe edition, and there's been a jump to 10% for the commission that the creator earns, which applies to both the deluxe and standard editions, but it's the commission that's 10%, not a discount. So it's me derping. I apologise. So let me adjust everything. It's me being a fucking idiot. Right, let me just quickly change my commands then. So that'll be fine. What a fucking idiot I really am. It was I misinterpreted the fact that because they say, additionally, we've increased the commission you earn from sales from 5 to 10%. This applies to both deluxe and standard editions. And then I've interpreted that as the code works for both. For a discount, which obviously doesn't. Oh, fucking moron. I feel like twat now. I feel like being like, oi, Shalina. Oh, there have been trials whereby I did get a discount on standard editions as well using the creator code, but not as standard practice. Yeah, you can. The creator code does stack on top of the EA Play discount as well for the Iconic Edition. It does stack. I've got, what's my other command? EA discount. That's it. That's the one that I need to change. That's actually incorrect. I don't think I have that one as a timer. I don't. I'll rename it as EA Code. Oi, oi, oi. I'll just call it EA Code. And we'll edit that. Liverpool Hookif. There you go. No, Purity. It's the only thing that should get a discount is the Iconic Edition of F1. Everything else is purely just a commission for me, unfortunately. Hopefully, they do pick it up as standard practice that you guys get a discount on everything with the promo code rather than just specific Iconic Editions like it is at the moment. It was my misunderstanding and my misreading. Yeah, hi Matt, how are you? Congrats on the league title win, pal. I'm too old to change, mate. I'm too old to change. Oh, nice one, Ben. That's great news. So, do we want Walters or would we rather Yuri and Timber? Yeah, we've been decent under Neil Harris, Matt. Just unfortunately didn't sack the previous manager early enough. Timber's cheaper by 2 million quid. Supposedly with regards market value. Gary Rank was fucking shite. Gary Monk had a win percentage of 18% in charge. He lost over half his games. Won only 9 in 49. And that's why we're getting relegated. Neil Harris, on the other hand, had an original win percentage of 35, and since his return, 26. But our form under Harris, in the time that Harris was with the club the second time around, we were mid-table in the points tally. Not sure what that would be combined. 9 wins in 29 games. 6 draws and 14 defeats. True, that's not bad. That's not a bad shout, Ben. We could sign Walters, and then Timber is the go-to if we lose someone. I'd be on board with getting the Alexis McAllister regen as well as a centre mid. For cheap. Although the Batterina regen is much better, although he's significantly more expensive. True, better to get the real... Well, yeah, better to get the real McAllister, but he's far too expensive. Oh no, we were awful at St Andrews, yeah, earlier in the... Is Rakitic not Batterina? You sure? Oh, Batterina's a cam, is he? Fez. Thanks for the follow, Andy. Welcome to the channel, mate. There's no one else that we could... yeah. This year, Matt, pre-gens have been coming out immediately, basically. Like after a season, a pre-gen will come with someone that's 20 years old. An all-ginger pro clubs team. I'm absolutely down, Andy. I'm absolutely down. Find me... hang on, let me just drop... I'll drop you a whisper with my business email. Whisper... find me an email to... I've just dropped you a whisper, mate. Find me an email after that. Thanks for dropping by, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, decent, thank you, Matt. Really decent. So I can't think of any other pre-gens we really would, like, Liverpool fans would gravitate towards. Salah, obviously, we can't afford. Alexis McAllister's great. No worries, Andy. Appreciate it, man. Alexis McAllister we're going to look to get. Trent we're going to look to get. Konate there isn't one. Robertson there isn't one. I'm trying to think of... Like, we could look for a Gravenberch regen, but... Gravenberch is a centre mid by default? Well, just have a look. Or CDM by default. CDM and centre mid. Did we look for Gravenberch? Oh no, it was Xhaka we looked for, wasn't it? Let's see if we can't find a Gravenberch regen. Hi. Nice, yeah, shooting. Mass FIFA. No, there isn't one. Not one that's any good anyway. This is literally the first stream the first episode at Liverpool, Matt. There's not really anyone else, is there? I don't think. I don't know if Stansfield. Oh, well done, Chiz. You're an idiot. Jason Ashford doesn't grow that well. He's only 80 rated. He's still at Brum, but... Alisson we found. He was 6'8" at Real Madrid and 90 rated and too expensive. I'm going to be able to raise some funds, though, Jordan. I'm going to be able to raise some funds. We couldn't find a Van Dijk regen. True, he's the same rate as Bromwich. We could have a look at Tijani Reinders. We don't. He's not really centre mid when he's very good. Was it Liverpool that were interested in Reinders in real life? Someone was looking at Reinders. I saw Fab tweet about it. Might have been Liverpool. Oh, it was City, was it? Well, we need a striker, so let's... We either need a striker or a winger. So let's just have a look through the Prem and see... Well, Prem's going to be inflated fees, though, isn't it, really? Let's see if there's any top-end strikers in the Championship that we can just nab from, like, a relegated side. I'm gonna say... Fucking no. No. Who we got in League? A De Bruyne region could be good. Hello, Zumba. We yaying? Why are we yaying? A cash for the 66th month. That's very much worth EA. Thank you, mate. I could bring Jota back. Noah Okafor? Noah Okafor could be very good. I'm gonna get Okafor, I think. Someone I've not ever used. William Woodward. Kane? Nebs? What's De... Oh, he's not going to be in a save anymore, is he? What's De Bruyne's... What's his default position? Is it centre mid or cam this year? He's centre mid, right? Is he centre mid or is he cam centre mid? Or centre mid cam? Let's have a look. It was Anna Ingles, wasn't it? Yeah. Centre mid cam, Leon Peters. It's going to be him, isn't it? He's left-footed though, intriguingly. Yeah. Not very good then. Okay, so we're going to get Walters. We're going to get Alonso. And we're going to get Okafor. That's the current plan then. Alright, let's continue the recording. We've done some scouting. In actual fairness, we've been looking for pre-gens of former Liverpool icons or players that Liverpool fans adore or did adore. Trent Alexander-Arnold regen. Samuel Walters is someone we could consider bringing in from Paris Saint-Germain. We've also got Mo Salah's regen, but I can't afford him. We've got Alexis McAllister's regen. We're going to look to bring him in. We've also gotten a couple of other regens, including Modric, Rakitic, De Bruyne, Argentinian right wing. You could probably put 2 and 2 together. But Noah Okafor is going to be the striker that I'm going to look to bring in. I'm going to look to bring in Okafor to start at striker, and I'm going to use Vitor Roque out wide, I think is the current plan, or maybe vice versa. So I've got enough money to buy Okafor now, but we'll wait and see how much money we can raise with the players we've got on the transfer list first before we commit to buying anyone, just in case some extra money turns up. We might want to spend it somewhere else. We've got a lot of players on the shortlist. Oh, we do have some bids now. That's weird. Zanotti's not going anywhere. He's my starting right back. Lennon Miller's not going anywhere. He's going to be one of my best squad midfielders, but absolutely you can go on loan to Plymouth. Calabria, 9.2 million. I'm not going to get anything more than 9.2 million. Calabria can go to Crystal Palace. Well, that's hopefully a start of some money coming in. Kane's valued at like 19 million. Davies, yeah, absolutely, he can go. A swap deal for Hillman, no. And Ray, a loan to buy. If we can delegate that to just a loan, that would be banging, please. Okay, good. We're getting there. There is some money to be... There is certainly a significant amount of money, actually, to be raised. So, fingers crossed, we can raise it, and then we can significantly improve the quality and depth in this squad. Obviously, they're decent-ish, because they finished in... apparently, Zanotti's very highly thought of. They finished in second in the Premier League. 1 year loan, Nordesh loan to buy, or Nordesh loan to buy, no. And Morozek's another goalkeeper, 1.1 million, that'll do. It all counts at this stage. It all very much counts. So, this is going to be someone leaving already. Is it going to be Calabria to Palace? I think it might be. Bye, Davide! Ciao! He's staying in the Premier League at least. But whether we actually play against him, against Palace, I don't know. I imagine Palace have probably got a better option. Sunderland want Harry Kane. Lol. Was he ever on loan at Sunderland? I don't think so. He was on loan at a number of clubs, wasn't he? Earlier in his career. Millwall, Norwich. But I don't think he ever went on loan to Sunderland. They bid 22, which is already more than he's valued at. And he's 36. But I'll ask for 27.5. And if they give me that, they're absolute mugs. You are mugs. Sunderland do not deserve the money that they've got if they're going to spend it on a 36-year-old 18-pace Harry Kane in before he becomes top goal scorer in the Championship this upcoming season. I'll take it and I will run. Balogun's going on loan to Plymouth for 2 years. We've only got 1 year left of the save. Enjoy your life, sir. And Morozek's going to Preston for £1 million. Thank you for the pennies. Right. Hopefully, we'll be in a position to get a decent result against Manchester City in the... yeah, we'll accept that. Thank you. In the Community Shield in the not too distant future. We may well get as far as recording that episode today. Bye, H. See you, pal. Congrats on winning the Bundesliga and your first ever trophy. You're now going to go and rot in the northeast. Sorry about that. Thank you for the £27.5 million, though. Unsurprisingly, an A-rated deal. You will not be baffled to learn. And yes, we could be well sending him to Norddeutschland. Okay. What does my transfer budget look like now, then? I want office. How many pennies have I got? 98 million. That's much better. Who have we got left on the transfer list to sell? No one of any real note. So that's basically as much money as I'm going to get. But it should be enough money to bring in Walters, Alonso and Okafor. So let's do that, shall we? We checked for a Mane regen. There wasn't a Mane regen, unfortunately. 18 pace. You did indeed hear that correctly, yes. I'll bid... Oh, they said I could get 38. He's valued at 45. 55. Ha! No, I don't want to pay that much, thank you. Can I have him for 42? Well, they didn't fight hard, did they? Noah Okafor for £42 million from Monaco. Looks like it's about to happen. Means Vitor Roque will move out to the right-hand side for us. Rotation? Oh, dreamy. Why does he only want rotation? Noah, you are better than that, mate. You're 84 rated, for Christ's sake. He's on 62 grand. We'll offer him 80. He should accept that. He has, but he wants a little bit of side salad. So we'll give him a little bit of side salad, and then he's going to join. Noah Okafor is in from Monaco, and that is us with a new striker at the club. Can he be as effective as Marmoush was for us at Frankfurt, I wonder? Well, let's try and bring in... do I do the right back or the midfielder first? Probably the right back, to be fair, because we do have Lennon in midfield. So let's try and bring in the Trent regen from PSG. I'll just bid 20 because you never know. They might actually say it. You want Noah Okafor? For Christ's sake. I believe the phrase is get fucked. The cheek of it. Like, you know that player you've just bought earlier today? Can we have him? No. They want 30 mil. I'm not going to be able to afford the... not going to be able to afford the other midfielder with 30 mil, but that's fine. We might get a bid for someone we hadn't thought about selling. We'll try and bring the Trent pre-gen in, and then we should be well set for squad depth in every area. We don't necessarily need the midfielder, but we do need a fullback. So we are bringing in a fullback. He's on 52. Would you like 60? Yes, and some side salad? No, just yes. Done. It might be Trips regen. We didn't double check the birth dates, but let's just pretend, shall we, Twist? That's going to be the goalkeeper going out to Oviedo for 2.3 million. I don't think that quite frees up enough funds to be able to go and bring in the other centre mid. We've had a bid for Reeves as well at 2.32. That might free up enough money to go and get the other centre mid, though. When those two go through, we might just have enough. And they're going to get done pretty quickly here. Unlike Samuel Ray going out on loan to Young Boys for a year. Well, the young boy is going to Young Boys. Enjoy your time in South Africa, sir. Ray loan rejected, but it's because he's gone there instead. All right. We'll wait and see what that final transfer deal looks like. 2 bids. Kay Gordon. We're not looking to sell him or loan him even. And Zanotti. Everybody wants Zanotti. Nobody can have Zanotti. Oh, yeah. Young boy. I'm thinking of... I don't know why I said South Africa. I'm thinking of... who am I thinking of in South Africa? They're playing... That's badges black and white. Is it Kaiser Chiefs? Yeah, I'm thinking the Kaiser Chiefs. Ahmad is now a cam. Swish, 86 rated cam. Even Swisher. Classic 10, please. Oh, and 2 bids. Zanotti. No. Fuck off. Is he on the transfer list or something? I don't think so. He's just... Everyone wants him. You can't fucking have him. Oh, I lost my mind ages ago, mate. Don't worry about that. To lose your mind implies that there was a mind to have had in the first place. There you go. Another bid for Reeves. This one from Bashakshire here. Bustamante, 4 million quid. I'll just accept that. How I'm not willing to let go at this stage, although 22 million would have been nice, but we can always let people go in the summer. Sorry, in the winter window. Tyler Morton, I would be willing to let go, to let Tyler Morton go to bring the Alexis McAllister pre-gen in instead for similar, if not less than, that same amount of money, absolutely on board with that. Just because, why not? It's the last season of the save. Why not be a little bit punchy in the transfer window? 35 million. They'll pay 35 million. Thiago Motta, I fleeced you as well, mate. We might be able to maybe bring in like the Modric pre-gen with that, or the Rakitic. Although to be fair, the Rakitic doesn't have CDM, does he? Only centre mid and cam, and we are currently playing a formation with 2 CDMs. Well, that didn't take long, did it? He's agreed terms with Juventus in a matter of hours, it feels like. Tyler Morton is on his way to Italy. Toodaloo, sir. 5 players in the international duty. We don't care about that. We had a bid for Anthony Robinson, which we're not going to accept. He's our starting left back. So Tyler Morton is sold. We do have plenty of options in almost every area now, other than we get a -5. Why do you get a -5 but he gets a +1? Well, that might make that decision up. Or we just switch to a 4-3-3, to be honest. We might just change formation with wingers rather than mids, because that's probably going to get the best out of the squad, isn't it? We'll put Bromwich on there. I'm going to need a winger as well. Put winger in there. All right, everything's coming along quite nicely now, actually. We'll take Christensen out. We'll put Walters in just so we use Walters more so than Christensen. But the squad is building nicely. We might try with the 2 CDMs, but if it doesn't work, then we will. Oh no, it's 90-30, 90-30 we do, isn't it? Or is it 30-90, 30-90? It's 30-90, 30-90. Sure, it's 30-90, 30-90. Right. Morton sold. We've got pre-season on the way, but everybody's away at the World Cup. Is it World Cup 20? What year are we? Oh, Christ, what year are we even bloody in this save right now? 2030 is going to be a World Cup. Everyone's away at the World Cup right now, but that's fine. We will probably see you momentarily at Wembley. Whoa! You want to give me 100 mil? I'll use Vitor Roque first. I'll see you at Wembley for the Community Shield. We could play Liverpool's 4-2-1-3. Joe Gomez will never leave Liverpool. No, I know. Tell me about it. Seemingly so in this save. Wolves have just signed fucking Vlahovic. Oh God! Here comes the yawns. There we go. 4 ads till 4, as per usual on a Friday. We were live 9 till 3 once, but normally it's 10 till 4 on a Friday. Although obviously I was late today because sleep. Oosh, that's not a great start. Bologna want Mamadishvili. Of course they do. Roger, roger. I do really badly need my fucking sleep. I don't function properly without it. Unfortunately, it is just an ME thing. A bit for Gabia? Nah. In the decline since we had the little one, in all honesty, Matt. Significantly so. But with the support of Nat, I'm getting by. Oh my god, we won one. Yay! English team beats Fiorentina. It's not been great, no, but... But I'm surviving. Jude is thriving. And Nat's been an absolute fucking rock, so... I'm very, very fortunate, mate. Very lucky indeed. Like a duck to water, Matt. Jude genuinely couldn't want for a better mother. Bayern want Gabriel now. Nah, I'm not going to be able to replace him for the fee, so there's no point really. Right, we'll have a look at the tactics. Yeah, that suits me. Someone can be captain. Roque. Who's going to have good free kicks? No one, apparently. Looks like Vito Roque's taken off free kick. Oh, you can't select your goalkeeper to take free kicks. That's annoying. I might give it to Ahmad, you know. With a lower shot power and more curve. Roque can have the long ones. Pens. Coleman. Ahmad Umbrella can take corners, that's fine. Alright, swish. We will, Scott, yes. The realistic RTG in FC26 will be with Cambridge from League 2. That is absolutely the intention at this stage. I was going to save it. I knew I went there for a reason. Oh, I had saved it. I'd already done it. Oh, I'm really out of it. I literally just forgot that I did the thing. Oh yeah, I would love to bring Jimmy back when possible. That would be sick. Especially considering Cambridge have 0 first-team goalkeepers right now. The Cambodio, Nedeljkovic, Panzo, Huijsen, Baraldo, Kirkes, Mudryk, Gomes, Bargi, Isak and Jimenez. Nice. That's a hell of a window, don't you? You must have had a bigger budget than I did, that's for sure. No. Unfortunately. Amy. Oh my god. Portuguese right mid, right wing, left wing. Didn't we discover that he sold Gyökeres for 140 million? That'll do. He was just a random youth pregen, wasn't he? I'm pretty sure. Let's put Palacios there. Who can we put in there? I'll put Ruter in there for the. Oh wow. Oblak and Courtois. Christ, who would I rather play against? Oh yeah, Kenda. No, you're right. It was a Kenda. It was Kenda. Well done. You're right. I'm wrong. I'm having an absolute fucking failure of a day, aren't I? Anyone on their bench that they should be using that they're not? No, we'll put Nick there. For Courtois. I should probably check. Roque is right-footed. Ahmad we know is left. Guillerme's left. Bella's right. Hillman is right. Okafor is right. Zanotti. Oops. Right. They're both right. And Robinson's left. Okay, so left, left, left. Left, left. Cam left. Not Barella. Just didn't fucking go there because the game's the game. Oh, FC26 would be normal release period. Estienne. Don't expect any changes in the launch date of FC really ever, as far as I'm concerned, because they wait for the, well, not specifically wait for the big transfer windows to end, but it makes sense to release a game after the transfer window has ended. We have our team set up and ready to go. Here's Manchester City at Wembley for you for the Community Shield. Jan Oblak in goal. Jackson Chachua at right back. Ruben Dias is still here, as well as Joshko Fardiol. They've got Sergi Gomez at left back as well. Ezequiel Palacios at CDM with Pedri and our former player at Frankfurt, who we didn't really get on with that well, Jorginho Ruter. And then Thiago Cardoso on the right, who's a Giovanni Kenda pre-gen. That's where the Giovanni came from. Erling Haaland. And Karim Adeyemi on the left. There's also an 85 rated Oscar Bob on the bench. And another Patreon player in Nick Saint as well there. But we obviously line up with Roque, Ahmad, Guillerme, Okafor, Barella, Hjulmand, Robinson, Gabia, Flamingo, Zanotti, Mamadishvili. Thank you, Matt, for the 35th month subscribed on Twitch. Game on. Thank you. Going straight to Barella. Rock is on the run already. Can Okafor find him now? Adeyemi. Down the line. Inside. It's Erling. Oh, you sweatback. Oh, no! Come on, that can't be fair. I've read the cutback, I've intercepted it, and they've immediately won it back, and then he's tapped into an empty net. Welcome to Liverpool, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Premier League. That feels very much like the luck we've had in the RTG recently, doesn't it? Good. 1-0 City. Yeah, Jude was up at 5 o'clock this morning, Jade, so I was up significantly early and wasn't able to go back to bed until... when Nat's not at work, I'm very lucky that we get up together and then after about an hour, I'll go back to bed, and Nat will just take over for the day. Whereas obviously on the one day a week when Nat's at work, I do the morning, and then we're very lucky to have Nat's mum come and do childcare, and she normally takes over about 9:30, and then I come live on stream at 10ish. Obviously today Jude was up at 5 a.m, so I've been up since 5 a.m. and wasn't able to go back to bed. So when he went for a nap at like 9:15, so did I. I did, Matt. Yes, thank you very much, pal. So yeah, I'm just on a bit of a go slow today. Like the brain is lagging behind everything else. Yeah, I don't doubt that those of you with family members of fibroid see the rawness of it. I'm fortunate that my physical pain isn't on the level of fibromyalgia, or even on the level that ME can be. I'm able to manage my pain in the most part day to day. Even still, it's the fatigue that I struggle with more so than anything else, and the mental blockades, mental fog. Nat only does one day of work a week at the moment. Yes, since going back to work after maternity leave. Although I am exploring extra ways to help monetize as a result. Oh, they're changing the time the summer window closes to 7 p.m. from 11 p.m. That's weird. Any particular reason? Yeah, there's like extra fees on phone, isn't there, with Apple? Yeah, I'll be 37 in like 12 days, in 2 weeks, Jade. Sorry to hear you're of poor health as well. Right, well, back to the drawing board. Luis Guillermo, I don't know anything about him. We've played against him a few times in the RTG, I think. Or in other saves, at least. Zanotti inside to Okafor. Looking for Vitor Roque. Back to Barella. There's not much room here, is there? Okafor from range, though. Worth a go. Straight at Jan Oblak, though. But first chance comes after 12 minutes. It's a shame we're already 1-0 down. But we'll do our best to get back in the game and win our first piece of silverware in England at the very first attempt. Not making it easy for ourselves. Diallo getting away here. And Ahmad doing a wonderful job. Okafor tucked in a little bit too narrow, though, but that might reach Vitor Roque. It didn't quite, unfortunately, and Jan Oblak has taken a risk there, but a risk that has paid off for him, as they were able to get it out and keep possession, rather than just lumping it forward and potentially losing it. Anthony Robinson and Gabbia have won that back for us. We'll try and build again. It's been a game where, actually, we've had a lot of the forward play, to be honest, but City are defending very, very well. Gimme. Cute. Zanotti on the run. Down the line for Okafor. Lovely spin away. Looking for Vitor Roque. And he'll go again, Okafor. Vitor can't find him because the pass was rubbish. Get to that first, please, Human. Well done. Never mind, you've passed it straight to Pedri, not to Luis Guillermo. I'm not having a good game, lads. It is not going well for us thus far in this one. Man City are completely outplaying me defensively. I can't find a way around their back line. It might be that it takes a while to get up to speed with these players. It might be that it takes a while to figure out what formation works best with these players. Strike. But we will get there, and hopefully early enough that we're able to win some trophies this year. It changed time because the people dealing with transfers were getting to bed too late. Joined West Ham from Palmeiras in the summer. Okay. Oh, it's still more expensive on Android as well, is it? I don't know whether Grealish will move this summer. I don't think so. But that's not to say he won't. City only paid 100 mil for him, what, 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Be surprised if they let up that sort of investment that quickly. Cardoso with the corner. A keeper's ball. I haven't, Curtis. Divulge me. Okay. Gonna do that, are we? Zanotti. Well, Okafor's got the space to get into because Sergio Gomez has gone walkabouts, and if he can find the pass here, we could be in, and we are. Vitor Roque! Well, that's more like it. That's a hell of a goal. Liverpool 1, Manchester City 1. We found a gap. We pressed the weak spot, and they caved. It's taken a while to actually get ourselves level, and with a clear chance like that, it's a great touch by Roque to really precisely find the gap between the defenders, and he's buried it very well. I think he's left-footed, isn't he, Vitor Roque? Was Vitor Roque... Oh, no, he's right-footed. 3-star weak foot. I mean, he's finished that very well. Good lad. Oh, it was Ahmad, Guilherme and Robinson, the only left-footers. Well, knowing that Roque can finish like that, maybe we'll shoot with his left more regularly, sorry. Or at least trust it moving forward. That is a stee right, lad. Rutter. Adeyemi. Don't immediately go up the other end and score again. Thank you. Luis Guilherme. Ahmad! Ahmad's been quiet so far at camp. Oh, no. Well, City got their lead back again. Mason Mount on loan wouldn't surprise me. Anonymous band called President released a song this morning, full of Sleep Token lyrics and Easter eggs. Where have you got that from? Searching them on Spotify only comes up with Sleep Token and Fight Star. Shout out Fight Star. Yeah, a friend of mine's got dyspraxia as well, Matt. Out to Zanotti. Can we score as quickly as they did? As equally quickly as they did? Okafor. There's a lot of City defenders in the way there. I see them on the edge of the box though. Oh. Pedri with a hell of a pick out there. Christ. Don't get too gung-ho with your defending chairs. They'll just send Erling Haaland in one-on-one. Adeyemi on the other hand could just run around everybody. But thankfully Gabi is in the way of it. And it will be just 2-1 City at half-time. Ahmad is being underused here at the moment. We can redo the shirt numbers, Ben. Yeah, sure. I'd say stay out, Ryan, after 6 laps. Zanotti. Adeyemi. It's not really worked that well, has it? Sergio Gomez. Rutter. Pedri. Good. He loves a parry, does Mamadishvili, seemingly. Don't know whether he's got some sort of play style that means that he parries more than he does try anything else, but it's one thing I've noticed thus far in the opening few minutes with him. Fede Valverde's at Aston Villa. He's a player I would have loved here in this save, or even in the RTG at some point. That was meant for Okafor and it didn't go towards him, annoyingly. Now on the back foot again. Finding that City are finding a lot of space in my midfield, frustratingly, but hopefully that's something we can nullify with a change in tactics or something. Okafor out from Diallo. I'm not getting much from Amad Diallo. I never got much from a cam in other clubs we've managed at this year on this game. So I wonder whether cam is a bit underutilised in any formation at the minute. And we might switch formation and trial something in the latter stages of this half to try and find another way to break City down. That's a lovely take by Okafor. That's brilliant. Vitor Roque's run in front of me. And that's ruined the chance. Why would you just run next to me? Find yourself in some space, pal. Deary me. Amad's going to get to that, but apparently he used a hand. 4-4-2's dead. Gracias. Rute. Erling. Good block. Gabby has done really well. Luis Guilherme going to use his pace to get away. I've just seen man on the far side who we could play on now. Vitor Roque has not got the option of Okafor anymore because his attack positioning really isn't that good. Roque's in though. Roque for a second time. Roque for a second time. He's pretty deadly up top. I like that. Wasn't expecting him to be that good at striker and was anticipating switching him and Okafor over. But at the minute, Roque is the man. Might put Diallo out wide on the right, to be honest. Yeah, fingers crossed FCIQ is much better next year. Specifically for offline stuff. Ireland. Adeyemi. Don't. No! Nice a touch. Pedri. Palacios. Pedri. Erling. Wide. City nearly getting another goal immediately after we scored again. Roque's actually a little bit tired, so I'm going to take Roque off. We'll put Okafor up top. We'll move Amad out wide to the right-hand side. And we'll bring on Miller at cam. What's his finishing like, Miller? 75. Barella. Finishing 77. Oh, finishing 70. That's what I just read that 75 somewhere else. I read free kick accuracy. What on, Ches? You're an idiot. Well, apparently he can't play at cam, even though he's got cam. So let's do it that way around then. Barella can play that. Guilherme can play at cam. Let's move Guilherme to cam. Let's put Barella there still, and then let's just bring Ribeiro on out wide. Let's do that instead. Oh, stairs are cunts. That's just that's a general rule. Stairs are absolute cunts. I had to park in a car park last week, but I was on the 10th level and the lifts weren't working. Going down was fine. Not so much the other way. Thankfully, it was quite a condensed car park, or one of those ones that's kind of two split levels like that. So it wasn't that many stairs to go up, but I felt it by the time I got to the car, that's for sure. Hillman out to Amad, who's now in that wide position. See what Okafor's like at striker. Though seemingly his positional sense isn't great there either. Hopefully it's not a dud signing, because I was quite looking forward to Okafor actually. I'll tuck it back to him here if I can, but Sergio Gomez is in the way. We are destined for penalties at the moment. Oh, and as soon as I say that... Oh, you... Wow! I was going to call him all the words in the world there. That is a naughty finish from Erling Haaland. I don't think I've seen the AI do that at all. Okafor, Diallo, nearly immediately going up the other end and scoring a winner. That's definitely like a much higher rated player type finish, because I've not had anyone do that against me for the entire cycle, I don't think. Are they going to get a free kick here, or are we getting a free kick for something? Oh no, not now! Matheus Nunes on for Sergio Gomez at fullback. Erling's going to go for it, and he's going to miss. I don't know what Okafor's attack positioning is. 84 boosted to 87 apparently. Maybe he's just in the wrong role. Everyone's a bit fucking tired, like. Well, with moments to go, so we're going to have to get it up the other end quickly if we're to stand a chance of winning this. But with 2 minutes of the 3 added on left, actually we might have a chance. Looking for Okafor over the top. Can't get it to him. It will be pens. Our first get... Oh, or will it? Hang on. It might not be. No! God damn it, Erling Haaland! 2 rebound goals! Are you sure, Manchester City? Screw you, game. Screw you. Manchester City 3. Liverpool 2. With the last kick of the game, after the allotted stoppage time when the ball's in the midfield. It's a brilliant first save by Mamadou, but of course it rebounds straight back to Erling Haaland. Well, that's how life starts at this football club. Oh, it can only go up from there though, really, can't it? Let's be honest. Do need to tweak the tactics though. Certainly there is work to be done there. I don't want to watch you lift that, if I'm completely honest, because I feel very much hard done by there and cheated. Screw you, lads. I only had 3 chances and they had 13. Maybe they deserve the win. Well, I'm happy with the transfers. Okafor, I think we can definitely utilise better in a different formation, for sure. I think we might go... I'm not going to be able to use Ahmad. I want it... No, we can go 4-3-3 with 2 centre mids and a cam, because Hjulmand and Barella can both play centre mid. The only thing is, when you do that, sometimes you lose the defensive solidity. Let's go 4-3-3 attack. Frustratingly, sometimes you do lose. You kind of almost need to always play with at least 1 CDM on FC, but we'll try this and see how it goes. Barella can be box to box. Hjulmand absolutely is just going to be a holding defensive player. To be honest, Barella I would rather have just as a holding player as well, just to ensure that I have that deeper option. Ahmad didn't really work as a classic 10, so I might just put a roaming playmaker or build-up play maybe. Let's try that. Build-up. See what that's like. The rest... Oh, no, what a false back. The rest is pretty straightforward, though. I'd rather just a defender. 2 defenders. Right, we'll try that in the next episode and see if that works any better. but certainly there were promising signs there from some players. Vitor Roque is much better than I anticipated he was going to in that game, so that's promising. The others, no one really stood out that much, but on the flip side, no one really didn't stand out that much, if you know what I mean. So, have I still got 77 million in my budget? Where's that come from? 77 million? I thought I only had like 20 left. It says I've got 77 million. Oh, we sold Tyler Morton. I forgot about Tyler Morton. Oh, my brain had to catch up with myself for a minute. Well, at the beginning of the next episode, we will make a couple more signings then with that sort of budget. And maybe we can improve the side a bit more. With regards to the Premier League, the league season will start with Forest, Wolves and Brighton. And hopefully things in the Prem go better than they did in the Community Shield. That'll do for episode 1 of season 8 of the Journeyman, though. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this season. Hopefully I'm going to enjoy this season. Hopefully we'll win multiple trophies. We just didn't win that one. I'll see you next time. That's fucking annoying, isn't it? Right, let's save that. Journeyman S81. Yeah, I think they're going to look into bringing back the ability to move players around, Ian. It's just for the first iteration, or first couple of iterations of FCIQ, they needed to be quite wooden with it to get it to work the way they wanted it to work, which still didn't work that well. Right, I'm just going to go for a quick toilet break, and then we'll crack on. BRB.
Something to hold on to, gotta find it.
Forgot ice cream. Ice cream is good. Yeah, you're not wrong. It is indeed, Jabby. Yeah. So now we've got 77 million in the budget. What else do I do? I feel like there isn't enough depth. No, I don't know as we need fullbacks. I'd rather not spend the money on fullback, to be honest. Maybe another centre mid? Buy a yacht. I live in... I don't know if you know the geography of the UK, Jen, but I live near Nottingham, which is literally in the middle of the fucking country. We're like 2 hours away from any fucking beach. Or any sea. Do we need maybe another centre mid? Miller's definitely a more defensive player, isn't he? Maybe another Cam? Maybe another winger, and we don't start Okafor, and Okafor's used as a bench player. Coventry's probably right up there, yeah, Jade. Could get a count. I'd be tempted to put Ahmad out wide and use someone else at Cam. But I don't know. Yeah, Cov's not far from Birmingham at all, is it, to be fair? I don't know if Cam is just going to be a null and void position in a formation like this. What cams could we buy? See if there's anyone in Champo. Work it. Isaac Babadi. Only 80 finishing though. That's it. I could buy Bruno, yeah. Although Bruno might be... I was going to say Bruno might be getting on a bit now. 35 at Crystal Palace, 46 pace. He's got great stamina. Your cam helps out most with advanced playmaker roaming. Okay, that's good to know. And Matt recommends Shadow Striker. So we struggled with Bruno at cam, didn't we? In the Man United save. I think I've found that I prefer not having a cam and having the striker drop deeper, Harry Kane-esque, with a target forward. Morgan Gibbs-White is only 82 and still at Forest. That's intriguing. I'd have thought it'd have grown more than that. Let's have a look to see who else is in the Prem. Hi. Jesus fucking Christ, they just grow too much, don't they? Ezra? I could get Nipam. Arda Güler's at Arsenal. When they pay like 250 mil for him or something crazy. Drogo. Szoboszlai's not that quick, is he? Yeah, Sunset has grown really well for years, isn't he? Tom Bischoff? I don't know. Harvey Elliott? Hello.
Cole Palmer would be mad. Nipan may still be at Rosenborg. Yeah, he tends to stay there, doesn't he? Kendry's really fucking good, isn't he? We'll have a look at Nipan in a sec. I suppose there's going to be anybody in the Eredivisie, is there? No, it's just not. I don't know as we could get enough money for Cole Palmer. I don't think so. Gruda, Brian Gruda. 91 finishing. Hello. Passing's not great. Gabriel Vega. Gruda's bad in game, is he? Hi, Jude. Fucking hell. 94. Unbelievable, Hefe. Relentless playstyle plus, Christ. Oh, Ezzy's got left wings. The other guy wasn't an Ezzy region. Victor Maldonado. That's the guy, Mastantuono. He's the Argentine guy that might be going to Arsenal. Oh. Hi. 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 And Winery. We could have a look for a Son regen, certainly. Sudakov. What is Son? Nipan's still at Roseborg. He's only 93 though. Sorry, 83. Oh wow, Heung-min Son's retired. Son's a left wing, right? Left wing striker, is he? Be down his career, won't it? Okay, I'll be down his career. Oh no, Republic of Korea. Striker, left mid, left wing. There is your Heung-min Son regen. Han Yong Han. No, great, neat. There is that other Korean guy, yeah. Oh, not Kangin Lee. Who's the other Korean guy that grows really well? Is he a right mid? Yeah, it's on the squad from the 18th of December because obviously the save was made a while ago. There's another guy that grows exponentially that's Korean, isn't it? Yang Min Hyuk, that's it. There's a left mid. 85 at West Ham. I think I'd rather Maston Tuono though, to be honest. I think we signed Maston Tuono. Yang, I don't know where Yang Min Hyuk is in real life, to be honest. $5'10". Not massive. Oh, Yang's at QPR in real life, is he? We couldn't find a VVD regen, Andre. We looked. A little stronger now. He's only like 17 in real life? Stantuono 17. Born in August. Looks fucking older than 17 there though, doesn't he? Looks more like a fucking 25-year-old. Julian Alvarez would be fucking banging, wouldn't he? Oh, can't afford him. I can't afford him. We checked. Yeah, we got the. He's here. Peters. Leon Peters is the KDB regen. 81 rated. He's a bit. Yeah. He's not bad, but he's not great. I don't know if I've ever seen a proper low-driven shot. Oh yeah, Bischoff. We're gonna look for Bischoff, aren't we? Tom! 86 at Roma. He's right. I want Maston Tuono there. Oh, does it? A lot of regens. Intriguing. Times FP2? 4. 345. 4 till 5, I think. Barely on any real life players. Yeah, they only added it halfway through the cycle, right? Vinny could get low driven shot plus. Really? Yeah, true. They all do. They all do merge into one for sure. Alright, well, we'll buy Mastantuono then. We'll record that next episode on Monday. Or tomorrow if I'm still not feeling up to being in the rig. We've got Monday and Tuesday's RTG videos recorded. So Monday we could record 2 episodes of the Journeyman and an episode of the episode 1 of season 9 of the RTG. And then Tuesday we could do just solely Journeyman as we wait for feedback for the RTG. I do need to add you guys actually from the. We need to add you guys in, don't we? Oh, contract expiring. Oh, okay, look out. I think everyone's contract might be expiring. Apart from Andrew, who's signed a new deal. No, you don't have to go sit in your corner, ads. You can sit with the rest of the class. A number of people didn't really grow that well in this save, which is weird. Like, comparatively to the RTG where we're... Lol, hello. Comparatively to the RTG where we've only just finished the Season 8, so we just came out of the season that we're going into in the RTG. People are a lot lower rated, I think, comparatively. Like, James is only 71 rated. That's mad. Kempo. Yeah, it might be because of the something in the background with a randomized club. Honestly, who knows when it comes to this sort of thing. Aiden might be on his way back to MLS. For Hogan, we'll have a look. I'll have a look when I've just finished this. We've not seen Millie for a little while, have we? This has just been lurking. I've not seen Mike for a few days either. Hypothetically, what would you do if you moved to a club with a Patreon player? We are at a club here now with a Patreon player, and because it's the Journeyman and it's the second save on the channel, and it's not really, I've not gone out of my way to get them, then we will use the Patreon player that we have at the club if it comes to it. Obviously, they're not high enough rated really to be that heavily involved, so we probably won't end up using Sam. But we do have a Patreon player at Liverpool, an 80 rated striker. Josh and his haircut. Millie was in Matt's stream the other day, was it? Hey Benedict, how are you, mate? Unsurprisingly, Catherine is the only Catherine. We've not seen Catherine for a little while either. We scrolled across Joey when we were looking at cams earlier. Liam as well. Liam was at Monaco, I think. Appreciate it, Benedict. Thank you, mate. This is the last season of the Journeyman, yes. Not the RTG. It's not going to be the last season of the RTG, but it is going to be the last season of the Journeyman. Because F1 is going to take over when that comes out in less than a couple of weeks now for us. Yeah, my hype for launch has died slightly because the embargo is going to be halfway through my stream. Game comes out at 4 PM and we're obviously going to be front page from 12 PM till 8 PM on that day. So unless there is some aspects that I'm able to stream prior to Iconic Edition launch, we'll be playing FC earlier in the day, and then F1 from official launch time of 4 PM. We may well be able to upload some YouTube content early, but in terms of live streaming stuff and live streaming what I'd like to live stream, I don't think we're going to be able to until halfway through that stream, which is fine. We still get 4 hours of front page, but it would have been nice to have had 8 hours of front page with F1. I've done Wimps already. What are you doing, Chess? We just try and be as far recorded ahead as we can be, Matt. I don't necessarily do it any particular way. I don't believe so. No, I don't need Sam on my shortlist because Sam's in my club. Must remember that. I don't believe so at the moment, Ads. No. It's what it is. Obviously, I don't have any control over stuff like that. It's probably not even a Codemaster's decision. It's probably an EA decision. So I just have to 89 rated now, Yellow. Fucking hell, I just have to fucking deal with it. Don't I? Alright. Bear with, I can't see you guys at the moment. I am just gonna go through and redo everyone's or do everyone's thingies for the spreadsheet. I think 80 is the highest anyone has gotten in this save so far, other than obviously the Borked Yellow. $76. Oh, Ads is 81. Look at you go, Mr. Adstart. Mod privileges or what? Unintentional. Oh no, never mind. Brett's 82. Soz. Brett grew really well in the RCG as well, didn't he? He's like 86 rated at Villa at the minute. Just done Jordan. Just on J Atlanta yet. Oh, don't go not responding, Excel, for Christ's sake. Thank you. And there's 81 as well. Oh, these guys aren't in fucking order. No, they are. No, they're not. Wimps is the... That's annoying. Well, it's only those two that are slightly out of order, so that's fine then. Don't know why that is. Oh, I took Wimps off and on again, didn't I? Accidentally. As ever, Tess, it's your fucking fault, mate. Oh, Marcus is 83. We used to shit on all of you, unfortunately. Sorry. Who have I missed there? It's because Sam's not on the list, isn't it? not on this list because he's actually with me at Liverpool. So 79, 76, 75, 78. Neil's 89. Oh. And Luke is 77. There we go. Put that back over here now so we can see what it's saying. Right, what this is. No. Marcus. Quick, agile. No, he's got striker stats. He can finish. It's weird how he's grown differently in each save, isn't it? Although I suppose not, because each save is its own entity, isn't it? It's not like he's set to grow on a certain path. 95 passing, 93 crossing, but still got 84 finishing, so it's not terrible. Not like the ICG who's got finishing in the 70s. Right, who was the who was the face you thought you saw that was more realistic? Hogan. A little, maybe? The actual in-game face looks like it could be a real-life face, but the little mini picture, not so much. The in-game face looks like it could genuinely be a... Like, that's obviously a regen. And that's obviously a regen as well. But that could genuinely be someone's face. Like, no one actually looks like that, but someone could actually look like that. Hello, Griff. Oh, I thought that said you were in hospital, not in a hospital. I misread that for a minute. I was like, no, what's happened? So I'm going to enjoy silent. We'll wave. Wave. Waving. Hi, Griff. There you go. Right, so I think that's us set for recording next time we're live. What do I think about Apex CP being in the new F1 game? I think it's great. I'm really looking forward to that F1 movie. I'm hoping that it's genuinely good. Because in terms of Formula 1 movies, Rush was very, very good. And in terms of motorsport movies, Ford versus Ferrari was really, really good. I haven't seen the Gran Turismo movie. I don't even know of what the general consensus is of the Gran Turismo movie. But certainly Rush was exceptional, and Ford versus Ferrari was very, very, very good as well. Advanced previews will be happening relatively soon, I imagine. Yeah, it comes out next month, doesn't it? End of June-ish. You heard that the GT movie's kind of bad. Driven is amazing for CGI funny crashes. Okay. Here at Liverpool, we have signed... I'll give you the... easier to show you the transfer history. Let's do it this way. We sold Calabria, Mrozek, Balogun, Kane. We signed Okafor, Walters, Davies, left us. Ray's gone out on loan. We sold Morton. We sold Bustamante. We really only signed those two. Okafor and Walters is all that we brought in so far. Okay, I thought I'd done more than that. Okafor and Winters then. Walters. Okafor and Walters. We're going to be signing Mastantuono though at the beginning of the next one that we sign. We're going to be signing. Is it Franco? Franco Mastantuono. He's going to be our next purchase, and we may well, provided we've got enough money, sign Alonso as well. But I might not have enough money for that. That's the current plan, mate. As it stands like. That's where we are, right? Yeah, not too bad of a clear up. We needed to raise some money, and well, we raised the money, so relatively okay. The Chaka regen wasn't a free agent, I don't believe, Jade, or was he? The trailers for the F1 movie do look really good, yeah. I just hope that it's well enough edited and well enough put together. No worries, Jed. Catch you later, dude. He was on the free agents, was he? Was it Brunner? It was Brunner, wasn't it? He's not a free agent anymore. Gone to Monaco. You spotted a mistake in the new trailer where they are in Abu Dhabi and it says 2023 on the screen, but they're in the 2024 cars. Well, they've only been recording in 2024 cars? No, they did some recording last season as well, didn't they? Oh no, that was last season. I think they've only been recording since 2024. No, I can't recall. Was it? How did you make how did you decipher that? Was it liveries, Skyfire, or specific like pieces of bodywork? Plan is tomorrow for iRacing, yes. Liveries first. Yeah, the new cars were 2022 onwards, Cap. The last season with the old spec cars was 2021. That cursed season. Plan is for iRacing tomorrow, but it depends how the body feels when we get up. Oh yeah, there was like an hour in the middle where we were just not doing much. Yeah, we've had the 22, 23, 24, and now we're into the 4th season of this iteration of cars, and obviously for 26 it's changing again. Yeah, I have a feeling it's definitely going to be one to watch at the cinema for sure. Oh kind of hoping that maybe there's a preview event that some creators could go to, but I'm not aware of anything at the moment.
I actually get to that part of the highlights.
Had we signed anyone? Oh, this is when we were doing our
F1 specifically, it does embrace. No purity. Default. CDM and center. It's not a plan then. We've done some scouting. In actual fairness, we've been looking. We've done some scouting. In actual fairness, we've been looking for.
Who's my money on for the championship this year? It is really too early to tell, but no one is currently driving better than Oscar. But there's obviously a whole heap of upgrades to come to a number of cars as the season progresses. He lost his sack for 3 months. Yikes.
Or pre-gens of former McAllister right wing. But absolutely, you can go on loans. Davies, yeah, absolutely decent. Neil bending him. 45. You're 84. You want salad? No, just yes. Done. It's going to be the goalkeeper going out of the Atriats. KL him or low. This one from Bashakshah here. Mr. Mante, £4 million. I'll just accept that. How I'm not willing to let go at this stage. What that final looking to sell him or I don't know why I said South Africa. I'm thinking of £4 million. I'll just accept that. How I'm not willing to let go at this stage. £4 million. I'll just accept that. How I'm not in the absolute Rakitic.
That was kind of
winglessly. We might try with the. We might try with the 2 CDMs, but if it doesn't work, then we will work then.
Yeah, I saw the thing about Kanate kind of behaving similarly. Hello, Steve. Sorry to hear that you've been in some all sorts of trouble, mate. Hopefully you're in a better position now, pal. Good to see you though, mate. Have you had any luck finding a new job? They won't boo Kanate. They only boo Trent because he's Scouse. I've never really known what to make of Kanate.
Getting this save right now. 2030 is going to be a world community shield. Well, probably. We've got pre-season on the way, but everybody's everyone's away. I'll see you at Wembley for the community shield.
Luckily have. That's great news, mate. That'll give you the mental health rate you were after. Congrats, man. Kanate's been on and off. Yeah, I'd probably agree with that.
We have our teams up and ready to go. Here's corner. Hjulmand, Robinson, Gabia, Flamingo, Zanotti, Mamadishvili. Thank you, Matt, for the 35th month subscribed on Twitch. Game on. How do you aim it? Good. 1-0 City.
And then they did it again. Ow. Kanate had a big injury, did he? Honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell you who was where and when in terms of injuries and stuff. Who have you guys got for F1 World Championship this year? Who's your money on? You reckon Oscar as well? Lance Stroll. Oh, red flag in the F2 quali. Not sure what for. About to find out. Oh, he's put it in the wall. Mainey's put the car in the wall. Did it just let it go on him? Oh, the back end just went. That's weird. It's not like he unsettled the car at all over the bump. It just went. George has been super consistent, hasn't he? If Mercedes can bring the right upgrades, or if Mercedes are able to figure out what the McLaren tyre wizardry is, which some have their suspicions, then maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see Mercedes challenge. Oh yeah, Oscar's just so smooth at the minute, isn't he? There's not much room here. Let's go find Manchester City. Worth a go. Straight at Jan Oblak though. But first
That
chance comes
certainly was,
after 12
yeah.
minutes. It's a shame we're already 1-0 down.
You guys are
But
learning
we'll
the
do our
different
best to get
noises,
back
aren't you?
in the game and win our first piece of silverware in England at the very first attempt. Not making it easy for ourselves. Diallo getting a...
Mercedes, quote unquote, getting good again, but they're still nowhere near McLaren. So, and it's still like Lewis still picked up podiums with Mercedes, didn't he?
away here, and Ahmad doing a wonderful job. Okafor tucked in a little bit too narrow though, but that might reach Vitor Roque. It didn't quite, unfortunately, and Jan Oblak has taken a risk there, but a risk that has paid off for him as they were able to get it out. City are defending very, very well. That were able to win some trophies this year. Strike, but we will get them. Down the line for, please, Human, well to win some trophies this year.
Lewis is a great driver. George is not. George is genuinely talented, Davidenki. He does make mistakes. Don't get me wrong. And his qualifying's not been up to par recently. I think Lewis is just having a harder time adjusting to the Ferrari than he envisaged that he would do. A big part of that is the change in brake supplier. Spent 12 years using a certain brand of brakes. And a lot of Lewis's speed comes from his ability under braking. There is no excuse, Jamie. It's just that Oscar's done a better job. The Ferrari's better. I wouldn't say the Ferrari is better than the Red Bull. I'll see. I don't think many people underrate Oscar anymore.
Well, Okafor's got the space to get into because Sergio Gomez has gone walkabouts, and if we can find the pass here, we could be in, and we are. Vitor Roque! Well, that's more like it.
Lewis will get up to speed. Lewis will get up to speed.
That's a hell of a goal. Look at the defenders, and he's buried it very well. I think he's left-footed, isn't he, Vitor? Very well. I think he... Oh, no. Rutet. Adeyemi. Thank you.
Mason Mount.
And the score again. Thank you. Luis Guillermo. Don't immediately go up the other end and score again. Thank you. Luis Guillermo. Hamad's been quiet so far at Cam. Oh, no. Well, they lead back again.
Doesn't take long.
Rella out to Zanotti. Can we score as he... Up there. He's in the way there. I see the man on the edge of the box, though. Oh.
Vegas still the
Pedro was
goat.
a
You
hell
think,
of a pick
Neil?
out there. Christ. Don't. Oh, sorry. I thought we were talking about Formula One, so I thought you meant the. I thought you meant the track. Yeah, dude. I've been editing on Sony Vegas since it was Sony Vegas. Obviously, it's not Sony Vegas anymore. But I've been using Vegas since day dot.
They'll just send Erling Haaland
Since-
one-on-one.
Like
Adeyemi, on the other hand, can just
2011.
run around everybody. But thankfully, Gabi is in
Since
the way of it,
2006
and
for
it'll
you,
be
wow.
just
Very
2-1
well, mate.
City
Good to
at
see you, pal.
half-time.
how was
Am I just
how was
being underused
Vancouver?
though? Doesn't really work that well, has it? Other
I
two.
think I saw you in Bates's picture from VC.
Sergio Gomez. Ruter, Pedri. Is that he parries more in the opening few in this save, or even in the RTG at some point. That was meant for Okafor and it didn't go towards him, annoying. A lot of space in my. I never got much from a Cam. He's a bit. Why would you just run next to me? Oh, dearie me. Ahmad's going to get to that, but apparently he used a hand. Erling. Block.
This was 2-2, wasn't it?
Him though. Diallo out wide on the right, to be honest.
I believe Imola is supposed to be dry this weekend. Let's have a quick look. BBC weather. Imola, Italy. Yes. Progressively getting warmer through the weekend. Oh, a bit of cloud cover on Sunday, which will help with tyre degradation. But yeah, generally, nice. Good weather. Yeah, there's been a handful of VC trips that only a handful of people have gone to rather than like the whole group. I don't really support anyone in F1, to be honest, really. I just enjoy the sport. I've never really kind of gravitated specifically to one particular driver or one particular team. No, Daniel. We won't be doing any more recording today. I'll be going offline in just under half an hour's time. We'll be recording more FC on Monday, and unless tomorrow I'm not feeling up to being in the rig, in which case we'll do more FC tomorrow. But you'll probably be the same after Lewis retires. Yeah, I was always, when I first started watching the sport, I was a Damon Hill fan, and then since Damon Hill retired, just enjoyed the sport. I like the fact that in F1 you can be significantly less tribal than football is.
It was quite a condensed. See what Okafor's like at striker. Okafor's like at striker. I was going to call him all the words in the world there, but Erling's going to go for it, and he's going to miss. At this football club, I'm happy with the transfer option. I'm at transfers. Okafor, I think we could definitely utilise better in a different formation, for sure. I think we might go with Barella. I'd rather just. We sold Tyler Moore. Didn't win that one. I'll see you next time.
Oh, I always do that. Yeah, I guess I have a number of tracks that I prefer. Or rephrase, there are tracks that I don't like, as opposed to tracks that like they're me having a favourite track. I guess I more have tracks that I don't like. Thank you for the feedback, Nola. I did in the season. I can't remember whether it was the finale or in either Monday or Tuesday's video. We actually compare. I think it's Tuesday's video. We compare the real life table at 36 games to the in save table at 36 games, and where we are
I think at that moment in time, we sat 3rd in the Premier League. If it were real life, we'd actually be like 8th. It's not necessarily that we've massively overperformed with Bradford. It's that the rest of the league has actually just not performed as you would have expected it to. And the two have gone hand in hand. We've slightly overperformed, and the rest of the league haven't performed other than City. And as such, we've got an inflated league position at that moment in time. I won't give any spoilers away as to how the season finishes. Yeah, I've got drivers that I like, but I wouldn't be like, I'm a so-and-so fan. Yeah, I don't, because of the nature of my content, I don't struggle with render times at all. Like, that video was a 31-minute video, and it's going to take 9 minutes to render. Obviously, Premiere could probably do it in about 4, but 9 minutes isn't offensive. Has there been an issue in previous version of the game? I can't remember off the top of my head what my PC specs are. So, I'm pretty sure PC specs command covers it. I think. Yeah. There's been an issue in previous versions of the game. Last time I did a deep career mode, I felt the same. In 7 seasons on the rest, they just didn't play up to the squad potential. Maybe there are. I think it depends on. I think I'm at 8 MBS to 1080. I'm definitely at 1080. Let me open a new file and I'll show you what the render settings are. If I was to go... Oh, I can't because I've not got anything in there at the minute. Just quickly load that in. What was the number? Was that 14? Oh, yeah, because episode 13 went live earlier, didn't it? Maybe AMD? I don't know. Let's have a look. File, render as. Don't even know where I would. A customized template. 1080, 60 FPS. That effectively is what I'm doing. So, I mean, it helps that all of the files, so to speak, are in the same file, if you know what I mean. So the face cam is it's all taken from the stream recording rather than having a face cam file and a mic file and a game file and overlay graphic files, etc. I just record the stream, so it's all on the, as you can see, it's all on the same track. So I presume that plays a factor in lessening render times. But like, I'm obviously, this video is going to take about 9.5 minutes to render, whilst I'm also streaming in 1080p, 60 FPS. So yeah, I could switch to Premiere Pro and do it
quicker, but at the minute I don't feel I need to. I upgraded the PC this time last year. I've still got 7080, not 78, a 780 somewhere to sell. It's still worth like 300 or 400 quid.
Welcome to the penultimate episode of Well, I don't need to show you their lineup in game then, do I? We'll ignore a couple of the names that are on the Leon instead. Come on, we'll see where we can finish this season. Not very highly. You've seen the strength of their line already, obviously, so you know that the epic where as we saw with
suppose it was the one that we did
Newcastle
well in, wasn't
when
it?
we played them, and in fact we titled the episode as such. Just because you've got good individuals doesn't mean you make a good team.
There haven't been that many, like all told, there haven't been that many Aussie drivers there, have they really, Skyfire?
And that perhaps is the nature
Like since
of
Mark
this
Webber,
Spurs side right now.
it's only been Ricardo and Piastri, right?
Very nearly able
Obviously
to
Lawson
slot
is
through
Kiwi,
Tyler
so
Dillon,
it kind of counts.
but well defended by the Tottenham man on this particular occasion. They do.
Well, typically now it's not fucking responding.
You can do it, team, and that perhaps is the nature of this Spurs side right now. Oh, Lancashire very nearly able to slot through Tyler Dibbling.
There been any other Aussie drivers? Well, yeah, I don't know if Jack Doohan really counts, does he? When it comes to leading the championship, etc., etc. Like, he's had 5 races and now he's gone. Brendan Hartley was Kiwi as well, wasn't he?
But well defended by the Tottenham man on this particular.
It's only the driver I can think of from that part of the world.
Handful of real-life Tottenham original squad members still at the club, as you've seen. Samu, whoever they signed from Southampton, who Southampton signed from Porto, presumably Porto, but anyway. And he's leading the line, but not scoring on this.
Well, yeah, Jack Swami, since in the last 15 years is what I'm saying.
On this occasion, and that will just be cleared. Thank you very much.
Brabham goes without saying.
Pitch to Dibbling. In fact, it's best, presumably Porto, but anyway. And he's leading the line, but not scoring on this occasion, and that will just be cleared. Thank you very much. Pitch to Dibbling. Space there for Plank, and he's going to for Sarah in the gap. Oh! Only games we could anticipate getting. Well, I mean, still just doing Tottenham things, I guess. Mario is in save.
Yeah, never did check that, did we? See where Vicario was in the RTG.
Gutierrez with a free kick. Gutierrez with a free kick. Oh, long balls. Just left. Samu shaking there. Not very often Samu gets out-muscled. Gabri Vega doing the business in their midfield here, the number 7. Brendan Johnson, however, caught on it. Clarkson just able to hold him off. So here's the run of Nicholas Raskin.
I think I'm going to try. I appreciate the feedback, Nola. I think I'm going to try ultimate.
Direction to run with the ball there, and that's a great through ball.
And if it's just silly, then we'll just
Palacio
sack it off.
Up to 83 rated now. Signed at 80. We hoped he would grow, and he absolutely has. And Clarkson can send Lancashire away here in the Tottenham relegation battle. It's always good. The finish, not always quite so reliable, though. Oh, I thought I could have maybe gotten there with Clarkson then. All down the line to Brendan. It's very post. He's the league's top goal scorer with 21. Now has 22.
Yeah, FP2 starts at the top of the hour. Not a chance, Zenji.
It is. Booze from the Tottenham. Went with Smith Rowe here against. Off the pitch then. Went with here against. This and actually the FA Cup final are the only 2 games I'm confident of actually winning in the remaining 6.
Foreshadowing. Show Alan Jones as well.
Vega intercepts.
1980 was it? Alan Jones won the championship.
Manchester City the second.
Oh God,
Suma.
that's testing the old
Nice
brain
tackle.
bank.
Manchester City have just taken a 2-1 lead actually against second place Brighton. I didn't realise they were playing Brighton today. So regardless of results
1980.
elsewhere.
Wait, up
All
the
City
memory.
need to do is avoid defeat in that
Up the
game.
brain.
A game that, as we say, they're now winning. Oh, good footwork, good save. And Manchester City
I can
will
go
win
back
the
as
league
far
title
as
on this match day.
94
If
without
things stay as they are, we'll
any
go back
hesitation.
into second for the time being, but that's not to say that the sides below us won't keep up in terms of the gap in the points tally, and Brighton might end up falling by more than one position from second down to about fifth. As long as we keep our points
probably
tally
go back
ticking over,
to
we stand a good chance
2.
qualifying for the Champions League next year. We will be upping the difficulty to
Yeah,
ultimate
I
for
saw
season
the
9.
Christian Horner rumours as well, but I don't think there's anything to them.
Season 9, whether we put the make the decision to turn
Like, Red Bull dominated 2010 to 2013. Then they had a spell where they didn't dominate. And then they had a spell now where they dominated. And now they're in a spell, or the beginning of a spell, where they're not dominating. Like, it's just... You can't win everything all the time. But as soon as someone that wins everything all the time starts to not win everything all the time... Like, no one's questioning whether Toto Wolff should step down. After 3 years of Mercedes not being very good. Or not being very good, you know what I mean? Not challenging for championships.
Remind me in due course, but
People just like to shit on Christian Horner.
Putting that on as well. Samu, Nathan for the time being, but that's not to say that the sides below us to ultimate and here. And that, competitor mode. No, not competitor mode. Competitor mode is what makes the AI play like a pro player. It's not competitor mode. It's something else that just makes certain individuals play a level above. Where, like, world... Well done. Ah. Well done. Return ultimate. More difficult. It just make... Ah. Well done.
They were asking Max about Christian Horner potentially being let go.
The moment I said...
In the presses.
Oh, what a header by Samu! The moment animation didn't really do Lucas any favours there whatsoever, did it? And player difficulty. Thank you. Seemingly Samu's got player-based difficulty on already, apparently, because he's just scored 2 very good goals. So ultimate difficulty and player-based things have applied to unrealistic. Will be scoring goals. No. Well, long course. Oh, wake up. No. Out we go. Well, long course. Oh, Akan's...
Yeah, media drama.
Just looked at that. Come on, pal. Wake up. Clarkson. Saved by Bergstrom. We made a number of changes.
Well, if they're related, if it's related
to
to
the third goal,
what was
actually,
a thing,
including taking Lancashire off
over
from
a year
Mukoko.
ago.
So Lancashire's last action
Then
was
that's
to score the goal that could
potentially,
hopefully
obviously,
ultimately give us
not sporting
that
related,
assured victory
but
that
like
I
I
was
say, not
confident
really
of,
a
and then
chat
all of a sudden,
discussion.
very much not confident of. Look at the way the Spurs are pressing now with the game in its closing stages. That could either work fantastically at the stadium. What a way to start the day! Well, quite frankly, we've just cut them apart again here. He's going to have to cut inside, and he's done that well. And Mukoko could add a fifth. Are in the teens. City win against Brighton. That will be City, the Premier League. Just the City, you've done it again.
I did see Zach Brown's bottle that said tyre water on it, yeah. I thought that was very funny. Will be a little bit of a if it turns out they are actually using that system, but still very funny for the time
A
being.
couple of changes to the side that played in the FA Cup semi-final in the starting lineup. And then, obviously, former Barcelona and Spurs players in there as well. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, the way that the EI works its transfers. But it is what it is. Let's crack on. Bring it. It is what it is.
The FA Cup final in real life. Tomorrow. FA Cup finals tomorrow at 4:30. Oh, it's been confirmed they're not using that sort of system, has it? FA released it Thursday. Oh, Thursday. I hadn't seen that. Do I think Mick Schumacher's F1 worthy? I don't know. Seemingly, not.
Wearing Mo Salah's number, so got some boots to fill at Anfield. That's not a good. There's Ben White now. Sackle wearing. No, Liverpool. Well, balls.
They've been cleared of it. Fairy snuff.
Valverde. Valverde. Skips past Clarkson. Valde. Yeah, Liverpool bit good, aren't they? To be fair,
I feel sorry for doing
were-
as well, but it's like the Liam Lawson situation, i.e., they picked the wrong driver in the first place. Liam Lawson should have always, like Yuki should have always been the one to get the jump to the Red Bull seat in the first place, and Colapinto should have been the one that they went with Alpine in the first place. You saw Vettel say Mick is a frontline possibility for Cadillac at the minute. Okay.
on our way towards penalties in the FA Cup semi-final when, so find either of them, yes. Lancashire from range, maybe. Hamidishvili holds on well.
Shame he didn't do that for me.
And that's just me. Oh, what a ball as well. Saka's there. Oh, he's gone for goal. No. More goals. It's in the way. Hoyland doesn't keep it in. But he... That's good. Hoyland from range. Safe. Oh.
Yuki and Franco should have
Safe,
had the seats in the first place. I
Not
wouldn't
as
be
safe as I
surprised
thought
if
it was.
Checo signs for
Didn't look like
Cadillac.
it had that much power behind it, but it was placed brilliantly and needed.
You both mentioned it at the same time.
Save from the keeper.
Obviously, American team, American brand, and Checo being Mexican has
Caver
strong
on that.
links.
Archie Gray's underneath it. And
Because
again,
and the pennies.
away please anywhere will do for me at the moment. Sarah out to Clarkson, who somehow doesn't score. Well, he had to put that away, didn't he? Said than finger, easier said than done. But yes. Sarah! Oh, go so far. Moreira off, Lopez on. Alde. Nicely into
You can't see Perez being at
Keep it in, please.
Cadillac. Can you not
That
Davidenki?
was done well. Still only one goal. It's recoverable. It's going to take a bit
Yeah,
of magic, I think,
potentially.
but it's recoverable, and Sarah's shown that there are
Obviously,
some half-decent
you presume
opportunities
he's
that
just
can be
been waiting
created
for the
here
right
against this side.
opportunity,
I'm gonna miss
F1
this
relate,
for Lancashire, who's
F1
in.
wise.
And on his left. Ah, we created another, and still we can't score against the Georgian. Ed on the far side. I've taken it one. Between now, calm as you like.
Oh, for the FA Cup
Which
final.
isn't very
Soz.
at the minute. Sarah to Dibbling. It just didn't quite.
Is it just
have
licensing
these.
stuff in Spain?
But I do need to make sure that we don't lose against Palace, otherwise, absolutely, we could finish 7th. About that.
Could be Perez Bottas, Ricardo Bottas, Perez Ricardo, maybe. I don't know much of Rossi, to be honest. Ads.
Crystal Palace, they're playing their 5-back still. Vincent Kuhn in Crystal Palace, they're playing well. Before we played Crystal Palace was 3-3. We might have beaten them the last time we played them. Goal and 2 assists. And we played them in miraculously to say in the FA of the highest. He's still the edge of the box. He's left perhaps. And Kuhn makes another good save.
Right, I'm just going to call that there for now because it's basically 4 o'clock. Rossi partnered with Perez or Bottas would be. I think Bottas has definitely still got the pace. I think Valtteri could still do a very good job. Very reliable. Right, chat, that is going to be us for now. I'm going to edit the rest after Jude's gone to bed. We are back live tomorrow. As it stands, we're aiming for an iRacing stream. Again, it depends if I'm still feeling as under the weather as I am today. Tomorrow, I feel slightly better today than I did yesterday, so hopefully tomorrow is a slight improvement again and we can get on the rig. If not, then it will be Journeyman and the beginning of the new season of FC tomorrow. And then we'll maybe use the rig on Monday, so we can get that Silverstone driving in the GR86, which is what I would very much like to do. But we'll be live tomorrow regardless. It's just a case of what we're doing. But appreciate the support, lads. Thank you very much indeed. Enjoy the FP2, which is about to start. And I will see you tomorrow, live from about lunchtime again. We won't raid today, Daniel, but thank you for the suggestion. We'll be live again from lunchtime tomorrow, about midday. Obviously, we've got FA Cup final tomorrow afternoon. We'll have qualifying as well for the Imola Grand Prix. So lots to do and lots to watch. But